We are here at Lasso with Charley Crockett on Pure Country. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing really good. Thank you for having me today.
Nice to meet you. So,
Good to meet you
first
too.
time in Montreal. What do you feel so far now that you're here? Not first time to Canada, though, is it?
No, well, but my very first trip was just 2 months ago.
Okay.
So we kind of did Toronto. We started in Toronto and then went west. And this is my first time to Montreal, and I've only seen it from my bus window across the St. Lawrence there.
Okay.
But it looks beautiful. I think I'm going there tonight.
Nice. So, do you get time to kind of like tour around and see the sights a little bit?
We usually leave every town around 1 in the morning, but
Okay.
that'll give us time to go to dinner and,
Nice.
see a little bit.
A little bit of it.
5 hours is a long time for a country music entertainer.
Yeah. I have to ask you, you got to be a part of probably one of the coolest events ever, Willie Nelson's 90th birthday in Hollywood. How did that invite happen? Does Willie call you and say, hey, you want to play at my birthday? Or?
Well, when I first got on a tour bus several years ago, I ended up on a bus of his he lost way back in his IRS days called the Redheaded Stranger.
Okay.
And I think that was kind of the beginning of, my entering Willie's world. And then after I put out a record called Welcome to Hard Times, he ended up calling me out of the blue. I remember I was sitting in a cab in Reno, Nevada, and I got a call from I thought was my agent, a FaceTime, and I answered it because I thought it was unusual, and it was Willie Nelson in a bandana asking me if I wanted to play some shows with him. And I told him I didn't have anything else going on.
That's crazy.
And eventually he invited me to the 90th, which I have to say is a singular event. It's a cultural event because there's only one Willie Nelson.
That is the truth. Did you save his number?
Lord, yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Have you FaceTimed him since that?
Yeah, he don't ever pick up.
He doesn't pick up. That's okay. One day he might. You never know. You posted about it, and I remember seeing it in the video of your performance and stuff, but you said something about a Texas tornado. What is that? What's a Texas tornado?
Texas Tornado? Did I say that?
Yeah.
Well, the Texas Tornadoes were a super group that consisted of guys like Freddie Fender and Doug Somm. I don't know if that's what I was talking about.
I don't know. I felt like it was maybe like a drink or something like that, or maybe it was something else that you
Babe, what's
you
a
light
Texas
on
tornado?
fire or something like that. You are you a Texas tornado?
I'm a Texas tornado.
And you got to hang out with some really cool fellow Texans, Leon Bridges, Gary Clark. Any collabs in future maybe with that? Because I feel like the Americana world is
just reading my mind, huh?
Okay.
Or did you call Ken Levitan?
I did. No, I didn't. Is that something that is in the works? Maybe
I can't say.
You can't say. I feel good feelings about that. Then
I can tell you, I talked to Dwight Yoakam on the phone now.
Okay.
He picks up my calls.
What do you guys talk about when you chat?
Oh, hole-in-the-wall dance halls in Texas that we like.
Okay, cool. All right, what is coming up in the rest of 2023 that you are most looking forward to?
Well, I just announced this morning my first career live album.
Cool.
That we filmed at the Ryman for my album release tour for a record called The Man from Waco. And we just decided to put that out because we filmed it, and we did like this kind of throwback infomercial that
Sweet.
Was my gal's idea, Taylor, and then I saw a Waylon Jennings Country Legends infomercial that Shooter Jennings or somebody had posted on their page or something, and I decided to borrow that.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think a live record is always really special because there's something that you can't capture about an artist until you see them play a live show, which I'm sure putting out a record is fun, but actually getting to play it for your fans live is way more special.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. There's no replacement for the energy that you feel from, I can only do half of it at most,
Right.
And then the rest of it's coming from them folks out there. And besides, when I record songs, I usually don't even know them very well because I'm coming up with them kind of on the spot. And in fact, I'm not very good at finishing songs unless I have a deadline, which is a recording studio. And otherwise, I don't think I'd finish anything.
Well, I really hope you finish maybe a collaboration with Leon Bridges and Gary. Who knows if it will happen? I'm going to put it out in the world.
Well, Gary's the most organized of the three of us,
Okay,
I'd say.
good.
So
Well,
it's
we'll
on
make
you,
sure he
Gary.
makes it happen. Awesome. Thank you so much for joining us at Lasso on Pure Country. Charley Crockett.